Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Millennium done as Russia. Let's continue on where we last left off. So, we've beaten Chechnya. We're already putting troops on our border with the West. I don't know if it's necessary to declare war on them quite yet. I mean, 2000 is a little bit early. We probably do want to wait a few years. My experience with this mod playing as United Kingdom, it doesn't really seem like the AI really builds troops that much. Like, the AI has small armies, and they generally just stay at small armies. Like, right now, France is 11 of 12 divisions. And when we played, as Britain, when we were at war with them, in, like, 2004, 2005, they only had, like, 15 divisions. They only trained, like, 4 or 5 divisions over the course of, a bunch, like, 4 years. Russia first, peaceful reform. We're definitely not going to go European integration. That's actually garbage. Focus on the oligarchy, support the oligarchs. An oligarchic republic. The oligarchs will like us more. Cost $30 billion. I don't have $30 billion. Let's go for Russia first. Non-aggression pact. Etria sounds good to me. Once we have needs a merging outlook. World tension needs to be at 100% join faction. So never mind, they can't join our faction right now. Which is disappointing. So they would say yes. I'm guessing under times of war, they'll be more likely to do it. We just need to get world tension up. I mean, do we need propaganda campaigns? I don't really think so. Somali National Alliance has taken one state. That is fine. I mean, there's only like 3 parties that have about 10% support, so I'm not too worried about this. Apparently, everyone wants an aggression pact with us. I mean, sure, but you guys will just deploy in Moscow when you are ready. Can I just train on more of these guys then? I mean, it seems pretty good. The only thing you're missing is manpads, APCs, artillery, and recon tanks. So I'm assuming we just had a bunch of stuff in storage. The artillery is going to take 2,000 days. Engineer tanks are going to take 1,600, 500. But that's not too bad. I mean, we'll get these things going up in the right direction very soon. And our aircraft. We'll just start assigning you to these armies. No, are you naval bombers? No, you're light strike fighters. But apparently you don't like being deployed to certain armies. So, you know, you go to here. You'll be on interception and close air support. You are transport planes, so I can understand why you wouldn't want to do anything right now. But I guess you go to Belarus. I mean, you can't really do anything. So you just hang out. Close air support, of course, close air support, and then we'll put you on, why can you not attach to anybody? No, they just don't want to attach to anybody. Okay, I'm assuming because they're like a special type of plane that's not in the base game. So the game has no idea how to actually deal with it. That's my best guess, at least. Do you know the airport that's got a big okay, yeah, you go down to here. And that should be fine. I mean, we'll get non-aggression packs with everybody. Just because we can. I think most of our planes also are at least in an okay position. And you would join our faction if world tension was high enough. But unfortunately, it's not. We're at 0%. I mean, we could start getting world tension going in the right direction. Actually, no. Can I? I don't know how I would do that. But there's really nothing in our focus tree that allows us to do anything too crazy. Of course, I don't want 2 pink armies. You can be the red army. You don't have a battle plane either, so you should actually push your way near the Warsaw. And that should be fine. Maybe we'll put more troops onto orange, but we'll do that in the future. So what is everybody doing? You're getting some oil trade negotiations. You're building some roads. Democratic traditions. Come on. Yeah, no, give him some support. Expand the E20, the welfare state. So nobody's doing anything too crazy, unfortunately. For national diplomacy, Japan, Rashido. Like, if you just all want to join my faction, that'd be like really nice. We're not building strategic bombers. I guess I can build some of them if I can find it in this list. So there's support, combat fighters. There you are. Once we get more factories, this should kind of deal with itself. Again, we have 700 political power. So what do we want to do? We can increase taxes, but that means that more of our civilian factories are going to become unavailable, which is not great. We're currently in a recession. Can I solve the recession? No. Oh, no, I can. I go to stagnation. Can I go up to stable growth? Not quite yet. But once I have some more political power, I can. That's how you know, just wait a few months, get some more political power up, and that will be... Switzerland joins the UN. Okay. And now we can go up to stable growth, get a little bit more money. And I'm assuming this also does some other good stuff for us. Because we were in recession, which was... I mean, it just stimulates the economy. Stability goes down. So tax revenues increased. Stability's increased and construction speeds increased. I mean, that seems pretty good for us. The Southern strategy or political control. We can encourage birth rates, population goes up. Again, populations never seemed that good to me. Diplomacy focus. I mean, we can start secure Georgian republics. Reassure Armenia. Radar Russia. And then we can attack Ukraine. And we can also start attacking Estonia and Lithuania. I mean, those both seem pretty good for us. So let's go for the Southern strategy. Keep on going down this pathway. So manpower is quite low. I do understand that. How much does it cost to get more people into our... Because right now we have volunteer service for women. We've got partial draft. Which is 2%. I'm guessing it's a 3%. 3.2%. But the attacks actually get worse if we have mandatory service. On core territory, it's better, but it's worse overall. Which isn't very good. Is there no other way I can get recruitable service up? What about if I have women into the military? That would work. Population goes down, construction speed goes down. I mean, we should be fine, I think. I don't think anybody's got... Who could defeat Putin? Nobody can defeat Putin. Oh, you already got 11 divisions up. Fantastic. Well, 3 of you are going to go to that orange army that's in, God, what's it called again? Why can't I not remember? Yeah, Kaliningrad. You guys hang out there. 8 divisions. Well, 2 can go into green. Would 6 be enough for this army? No, 6 is too much. We need put 4 into you. You know, I might as well put the rest of them here. That seems fine. Hopefully, do you have enough supplies to deal with that? Yeah, it looks like you should. Yes, attack the Western Outlook morons. Who the hell do they think they are? I don't think there's anybody who's really even for Western Outlook in our country. Like, 2 of these are emerging. You're non-aligned, I believe. The people who actually like Western Outlook are these guys, and they have 7.3% support. Which to me seems pretty bad. Propaganda campaigns. No, I think... Can I, like, reduce corruption in the country? It's going to cost 800 points. We probably want to start not being terrible in terms of corruption. You know, proving that would be overall, I imagine, beneficial. Yeah, Vladimir Putin is the best. Fantastic. Good work, Putin. We will delete some of these guys. We don't have enough manpower for all these people. Which is an issue. Like, how much population can I recruit? I can recruit about 3.6% of the population. Well, right now we only 0.5% recruited. So why? Armenian military spending is reducing by 85%. So you'd have to increase military spending significantly. That's our issue here. So we go from medium to large. Or to huge, I should say. 1.55. It doesn't really tell you how much it's going to cost more. But I think it's probably worth it. It didn't cost that much more, honestly. Like $200 million more a day or a month. I don't know how long this is yet, daily. That's okay. Like, what are we spending most of our money on? Most of the money's going to defense. Actually, most of it's going to education. If I just want to make people, like, dumber, that would solve some of our issues. I mean, tech research is already so slow that I think it's okay just to cut education to, like, nothing at all. There we go. We already cut $700 million a day by making people stupid. I think that's fine. I think that's fair. You don't want a smart education anyway, Putin. You're fine as you are. Let's cut everything. French Republic attacks our influence in Algeria. The bastards. Can I actually do stuff with this? Like, can I actually improve our support in these people? Like, Gaddafi, can I give you... No. I have 13%. I mean, I can spread influence. Target other people's influence. I mean, I didn't really look at this at all when I was playing as, Britain. So maybe now would be a good time to actually look at it. Pro-Western democracy, no. All of this isn't necessary, I think. So secure some Georgian republics. Somalia is getting a little bit bigger. So, like, Gaddafi, you would not... I can't even ask you to join a faction. I don't know why. We have 13% support here. Italy also has a lot of support. Is there anybody around? Like, Ukraine is 32% in our favor. I think we need some more support with Iran. Or Iraq. We can give them economic aid. Top 7 influencer in Iraq. Give more money than they do. You know, let's just spread some influence there. What do you do? We can manipulate their politics. 10% of our influence will go away to give them more boost at, the Battle of Grozny. The province of Grozny was captured by the Russian army. This step towards Civil Republic. I mean, I feel like we did it a while ago game, but that's okay. We can attempt a coup. We need more than 30% influence and be in a top 2. Which we can probably get that pretty early, I think. Okay, we're not above 30% quite yet. Economic exploitation. We can turn them into a puppet state if we have more than 80% influence. Was there anybody here we have more than 80% with? We do, with you. We can make them into a puppet. That does seem like it boosts world tensions. I can probably turn both of them into a puppet. So yeah, you don't like me as much as I'm puppeting your neighbors. I mean, that's actually kind of cool. I'm interested in doing more of this. Is there anybody else, like, just... I guess it makes a lot of sense. Just keep trying to get as much influence as you can in the country and then puppet them. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're basically puppets of Russia anyway, but don't worry about that too much. Is there a way that I can look to see who I have a ton of influence with, like, from my side? I don't think so. I think I have to click on just random people all the time. But if I can make a rock into a puppet, a rock or Syria into a puppet, you're already emerging outlook, so you're already fine as is. We're getting 80% influence is going to be a lot. I can give them some economic aid. So let's see what that does. We give them $5.4 billion, more influence. I mean, yeah, I'll say yes. It only gives 2%, but that's okay. It only gives 1%. But I think that's okay. Can we target someone else's influence? How much does that cost? It costs us 100 points. Target Iran. Because, we're not friends with Iran. We want Iran to, Yes, now Iran basically has no influence there whatsoever. And after this, we'd also want to talk to Iran. We basically want Iran to have no power in the Middle East whatsoever. And all of it going to us. We're also going to deal with the United States at some point because 9/11 is going to happen in about a year. And that's probably going to lead them to invade Iraq, which is, again, that's not in our best interest. We want Iraq on our side. We want Saddam to be on our side. Yes, be a tool of Russia, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, but don't be a puppet of Iran either. As soon as we get back up to 100 political power, which would happen in a few days, I do want to basically get rid of Iran's influence in Syria. Do they... We've gone against the Iranian will too many times. But nobody likes the SSNP, so that's fine. Yeah, target Iran. There you go. So they're under 20%, which I'm assuming does something good for us. That's just by assumption. Apparently, we have 1.13 manpower now. Fantastic. So that means we can build more and more men. We do need a lot of equipment for that, but, that will resolve itself in the future anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. I think I actually would have made them our puppets anyways. So I don't know if I really did gain anything by putting pressure here. Apparently I've also gained 10%. I think I said 3.5%, not 4.7. I've been lied to. Okay, secure the Georgian republics. Keep on going down the tree. We'll reassure Armenia. Combat foreign influence. We don't need to do that. Keep on getting more points here. 36%. We need 50% to exploit their economies. Is there anybody else who we can actually do anything with? Kurdistan is mostly influenced by Iraq. That's not a huge surprise. Like, Gaddafi likes us. Algeria likes us. Or, we have enough influence with them, I should say. Not that they actually like us. China. We're third place there. I mean, Russia. India also likes us quite a bit. Let's give India some economic aid as well. $69 billion. That's quite a bit, I will admit. Probably was not actually worth it. But that's okay. We have $0 billion in international investments. Right click, only ship control. How do I buy international investments? I'm assuming it's with this. Okay. Interesting. So, Syria, I would like to invest in Aleppo. It would cost $6 billion. You know what? Let's build some infrastructure there. It'll take 214 days. And does that count as... Oh, I can invest. Do you think I can't build any factories there? There we go. We'll invest 1 infrastructure into your port province. And we now have $6 billion in international investments. We gain 6% on investments each year, giving us $0 billion. Okay, $0 billion a year on that. Assuming, we're spending a ton of money each day. We gotta do a lot of national investments, I'm assuming, to actually make that worthwhile. That's gonna take doing in 9 days. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand how this mod works, but I'm eventually just going to invade everybody. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. Thanks for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, click thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.